Welcome to our channel. Today we have something truly chilling for you. We're diving deep into the dark corners of history to uncover 3 terrifying true horror stories. These aren't just tales whispered around a campfire, these are real-life nightmares that continue to haunt us today. These are 3 very scary true horror stories that will keep you up at night. So turn off the lights, grab a blanket, and prepare to be terrified. In the early 1800s in Adams, Tennessee, the Bell family's peaceful life on their farm took a sinister turn. What started as a serene existence in the quiet countryside soon became a living nightmare. It began subtly, with strange sounds in the night, whispers and rustling. But soon, it escalated. The once familiar and comforting sounds of the farm were replaced by an eerie cacophony that sent shivers down their spines. The entity, calling itself the Bell Witch, tormented the family relentlessly. It was as if the very air around them had turned malevolent, filled with an unseen presence that thrived on their fear. John Bell, the patriarch, became the witch's primary target. A man known for his strength and resilience, John found himself at the mercy of an invisible tormentor. Imagine the fear, the helplessness, as an unseen force tormented him day and night. The once sturdy walls of their home offered no protection against the relentless onslaught. The witch's voice, they said, was high-pitched, scratchy, like nails on a chalkboard. It was a sound that could drive even the bravest soul to the brink of madness. It mocked John, threatened him, even spoke of his deepest fears. The witch seemed to know every intimate detail of his life, using this knowledge to break him down piece by piece. The children weren't spared either. Their innocent laughter was replaced by cries of terror as the witch turned her attention to them. They were pinched, scratched, their hair pulled by unseen hands. The invisible assailant left marks on their bodies and scars on their souls. The Bell Witch seemed to revel in their terror. It was as if their fear was a source of strength for the malevolent spirit. Can you imagine the horror of seeing your children tormented by something you can't see, can't stop? The Bell parents were helpless, unable to protect their loved ones from the unseen force. John Bell, a strong, proud man, was reduced to a shell of his former self. The constant torment took a toll on his health, both physically and mentally. The torment, the fear, it was eating him alive. Every day was a battle for survival, a struggle to maintain his sanity in the face of relentless horror. And then, one morning, John Bell was found dead. The once vibrant man lay lifeless, his body a testament to the torment he had endured. The official cause? A strange, unidentifiable liquid found by his bedside. The mysterious substance only deepened the enigma surrounding his death. Some say the Bell Witch poisoned him, finally claiming her victim. The legend suggests that the witch's malevolence knew no bounds, and she would stop at nothing to achieve her dark goals. To this day, the legend of the Bell Witch serves as a chilling reminder that some evils are beyond our understanding. The story of the Bell family continues to haunt the collective memory, a testament to the enduring power of fear and the unknown. Our next story takes us to London, 1977. A time when the city was bustling with life, yet beneath the surface something sinister was brewing. Picture a seemingly ordinary house on Green Street. A typical suburban home, indistinguishable from its neighbors, yet it would soon become infamous. This is where the Hodgson family lived, unaware of the nightmare that awaited them. Peggy Hodgson, a single mother, and her 4 children Margaret, Janet, Johnny, and Billy were about to experience something unimaginable. The terror began subtly, with knocking sounds, furniture moving inexplicably. At first, it was easy to dismiss these occurrences as tricks of the mind or the playful antics of the children. But it wasn't long before the activity intensified. The knocks grew louder, more insistent, and the furniture moved with a force that couldn't be explained by natural means. 11-year-old Janet Hodgson became the epicenter of the paranormal activity. She was a bright, lively girl, but soon her life would be overshadowed by fear. Imagine being a child, suddenly the target of an unseen force. The fear, the confusion, the helplessness. Janet's nights were filled with terror, her days with dread. Janet was thrown from her bed, levitated in midair, her voice changing, speaking in guttural demonic tones. It was as if she was possessed by something beyond this world. The police were called, witnesses from the community came forward, all stunned by the unexplainable events unfolding before their eyes. Even the most skeptical were left questioning their beliefs. Newspapers ran headlines, the Enfield Poltergeist, they called it. The story captured the public's imagination, spreading fear and fascination in equal measure. A malevolent entity trapped within the walls of 284 Green Street. It seemed to feed off the fear and distress of the Hodgson family. The family was under constant assault, living in a constant state of fear. Every creak, every shadow, every whisper sent chills down their spines. Objects flew across the room, furniture overturned, disembodied voices whispered threats. The house had become a battleground, with the family caught in the crossfire. The children, their eyes wide with terror, clung to their mother, desperate for safety, for an end to the nightmare. But the poltergeist showed no signs of relenting. But the Enfield Poltergeist was relentless. It seemed to take pleasure in their suffering, growing stronger with each passing day. Years passed, the haunting continued, leaving the family emotionally and mentally scarred. The once happy home was now a place of despair and fear. The Enfield Poltergeist remains one of the most well-documented paranormal cases in history, a chilling reminder that even in the heart of a bustling city, darkness can lurk. Investigators, skeptics, and believers alike have pored over the details, each trying to make sense of the inexplicable. Paranormal investigators spent countless hours in the house documenting the phenomena, trying to communicate with the entity. Their findings only added to the mystery, with some claiming to have witnessed the impossible. Skeptics argued it was all a hoax, a cry for attention from a troubled family. But those who experienced it firsthand knew there was something more, something that defied rational explanation. Eventually, the Hodgson family moved out, leaving the haunted house behind. But the memories, the fear, and the unanswered questions remained. The Enfield Poltergeist had left an indelible mark on their lives and on the annals of paranormal history. As the sun sets over London, the story of the Enfield Poltergeist serves as a haunting reminder that sometimes the most ordinary places can harbor the darkest secrets. Our final story takes us to the quiet suburbs of Amityville, New York, a place that seems serene and peaceful at first glance. In 1975, the Lutz family moved into their dream home at 112 Ocean Avenue, a charming Dutch colonial house that promised a fresh start and a bright future. Little did they know, their dream would soon become a living nightmare, one that would haunt them for the rest of their lives. From the moment they stepped inside, there was an overwhelming feeling of dread, a coldness that permeated the air, as if the house itself was warning them of the horrors to come. Strange odors, unexplained noises, and icy drafts plagued the family, making everyday life increasingly unbearable. But it was the nightmares, the vivid, horrifying nightmares, that truly terrified them. Each night they were tormented by visions that seemed too real to be mere dreams. Each family member was plagued by the same visions, the same sense of evil lurking within the house, as if the malevolent force was targeting them collectively. One of the children, Danny Lutz, claimed to see a demonic figure with glowing red eyes, a sight that would leave any child paralyzed with fear. Imagine the terror of a child, confronted by such an image, unable to escape the horror that seemed to follow him everywhere. The family's health deteriorated, their behavior became erratic, as if the house itself was poisoning their minds, driving them to the brink of madness. One night, George Lutz, the father, woke up to the sound of chanting, a sinister chorus that seemed to come from the very walls of the house. He went downstairs to find his wife, Kathy, levitating above their bed, her eyes wide with terror, as if she was being controlled by an unseen force. They couldn't take it anymore. The constant fear, the unexplainable events, the feeling of being watched, it was all too much. After only 28 days, the Lutz family fled their home, leaving behind their possessions, their sanity, and their dreams. They left in the dead of night, too terrified to stay another moment. The Amityville Horror, as it came to be known, remains one of the most controversial paranormal cases in history. It has inspired books, movies, and endless debates. Was it a hoax, or did something truly evil reside within the walls of 112 Ocean Avenue? The stories and evidence are conflicting, leaving many questions unanswered. The question lingers, a chilling reminder that some doors are best left unopened. The house at 112 Ocean Avenue stands as a testament to the unknown, a place where reality and the supernatural seem to blur. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed these stories, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more chilling tales. We've explored the dark side of history, the shadows that lurk just beyond our understanding. The Bell Witch, the Enfield Poltergeist, the Amityville Horror, These stories serve as chilling reminders that the world is full of mysteries, some more terrifying than we can imagine. Stay safe, and remember, sometimes the truth is scarier than fiction.